All right, we have another inverse battle in Fire Force. Guess who's fighting each other? We have Joker, guy who lived in the Nether. He was a part of the Inquisitors for a little bit. He escaped, lived in the Nether, and he found out about the corruption in the church and in the world. He was trying to figure that out. And also, we have Kurono. And who's Kurono? Kurono is the guy who beat Shinra's ass, when he was younger, after he lost his mom and shit. Hajime Industries took him in to, have him awaken his Adola burst and control it. He then since, beat Netsuku's ass too. And he took enjoyment in, doing that kind of shit to kids, right? Now we have Joker, who came from that kind of thing, and then we have Kurono, who's a part of Hajime Industries. That's Fire Force Company 3. But he works directly with Hajime, and he trains these, kids into awakening their Adola burst, right? So, with that being said, let's get into this fight. There's just going to be one match, all right? This fight goes like this, all right? We have strength. Physical strength goes to Joker, all right? Joker fought against the Inquisitors. He beat the Inquisitor boss who beat his ass when he was a child. He beat that guy mid-diff. I wouldn't say he's as strong as Benimaru, but he's closer than Kurono is. Kurono was sent to fight against that, beast in, season 3, right? And he was doing this thing against that, but, he wasn't enough, right? And he also doesn't like to fight against people who are stronger than him, right? So, and I already think that Joker is stronger than he is. Speed, I'm giving that to Kurono. Kurono might have him beaten speed slightly. Because Joker can move too. Either way, you could have that going either way. You could give that to either of them. But I'm giving the speed to Kurono. With the durability, I'm also giving it to Kurono. Because, for that, right? I'm saying that his ash and shit can, he could basically put an armor around himself a little bit. However, I think that when it comes down to it, endurance, fighting through the pain in order to win the battle, if it has to be dragged out long, if it had to be dragged out longer, that goes to Mr. Joker, actually. He wins in that category. Right? With that being said, I got the intelligence going to Joker as well. Joker's knowledgeable about the city and shit. Kurono knows about Hajime Industries and what his role is there. That's what he knows about. He don't know about, the Nether and, the corruption of the church and how they're linked to the evangelists and all that stuff. He don't know nothing about that. Experience, Silent Edge to Joker, and experience. Close skills, though. Joker. Range skills, also Joker. He can throw those cards. And Kurono has range skills that are decent too. Don't get it fucked up. That category is close. But I got Joker winning that category ultimately. He can disrupt his whole thing because he uses the ash to create weapons and shit, right? These cards will explode and then break these things, man. These cards aren't weak. Riku, I'm giving it to Kurono because he's a member of Hashima. He has knowledge about medicine because like they have to like treat the people that he beats up and shit, and if he has access to that, it's one of those kind of deals. And like Joker's not, they ain't known to be people who like regenerate or anything, but I'm gonna give the slight edge to Kurono on that one. Hacks, I'm giving it to Joker. So Joker has the cards, right? The cards are, his third generation power kinetics, right? And he uses them to, cut people. He can make them explode. That's gonna throw off his ash. And the ash is, that's cool. That's kind of a unique kind of trait. You know, other people would give him the edge, but I'm like, not against this guy. You know, they're close enough in like, these categories because like some of those categories I said that, Joker won, Kurono is like right there, man. Like, I give the edge to, Joker on those. When it comes to hacks, I give it to Joker too. Just slightly. With the environment going to Joker, he's just knowledgeable of the area more. Than Mr. Hajima Industries cat. That being said, we got Joker winning this fight high difficulty. As he'll, be sizing up his opponent, Kurono. Kurono, who doesn't really want to fight, but will probably, go hard just to make sure the fight ends fast. But you find out that, Joker's an endurance beast, compared to him, and then you'll be like, oh man, Joker will be like, okay, I know how his abilities work now. I know which cards I have to play to win, and that's how he wins. I give that to Joker, high diff. Let me know what you think in the comment section below and be cool. Go on, corner.